And introducing their opponents.
Making their way to the ring, this is the team of Jeremy Foster and Kameron Kade.
And ladies and gentlemen, tag team action kicking off Anarchy this week. The team of the Modern Classic BJ Hancock and the 5-star King Anthony Henry taking on Kameron Kade and Jeremy Foster in the ring. Your host this week, Brett Wolverton, and our ring announcer, Jonathan Feltner. Jonathan, welcome to Anarchy.
Thank you so much. Awesome night of action coming your way this evening. But right now we got a huge tag team match. Anthony Henry, BJ Hancock going against a fairly new team here in Anarchy Wrestling. Kameron Kade and Jeremy Foster. Should be an awesome match.
Well, Foster and Kade, no strangers to Anarchy. The first time they've teamed up. This week, we're going to see what they do against a team that I don't believe we've seen Henry and Hancock as a tag team as of yet, both under the charge of Miss Rachael, obviously, but have been on their own in singles competition.
Yeah, they have proven themselves in in-ring competition as singles wrestlers, no doubt, but it looks like a faction is becoming forthright at the head of Miss Rachael. It's a very interesting tag team tandem. You got the technical prowess of one Anthony Henry, and it seems to me that BJ Hancock is really just turning into a powerhouse in a way.
Listen to the impact of the strikes by Anthony Henry. We saw the chop, then that kick, but Foster quick to throw back with the forearms, knocking Henry down.
Oh.
A chop of his own against the ropes. He didn't like the sound on that first one, so he tried for a second one.
I guess not. This match has already gotten a little bit choppy. No pun intended, of course.
Ducks the elbow. Foster, double knees to the chest of Henry.
Almost like a Luthez knee combination. Imagine the feeling of those chops and then two big old kneecaps hitting you in the chest bone.
Well, a tag made of BJ Hancock. Anthony Henry and BJ Hancock have had their problems as of late with the lethal dose strychnine. And you know, we've got coming up in this show, we're going to hear from BJ Hancock's former tag team partner, Joey Reimer. We haven't seen Reimer since Hancock injured him some 2 months ago.
That's right.
You know, I don't know if this is a goodbye. I don't know if this is I'm ready to come back. We haven't seen Joey Reimer.
Ever since that BJ turned on Joey Reimer, we have very little seen him on Anarchy TV, but he gets his chance to break his silence. We're going to find out tonight, or you, my friend, are going to find out what has been on Joey Reimer's mind since his best friend and tag team partner turned on him.
Drop kick sends Kameron Kade into the corner.
Check this out. Oh, gosh. Kameron Kade was on the wrong end of that exchange, and that's all I can say about that.
Well, I would say leading in points in terms of teamwork so far has been the team of Anthony Henry and BJ Hancock.
Questionable tactics, but you got to love their efficiency.
Well, they've been making quick tags, keeping the fresh man in while they work on Kameron Kade. BJ Hancock just driving his arm into the side of the head.
You can see how red Kameron Kade's back already is, and we're up here in the booth. That's got to just let you know how intense and hard those strikes are from BJ Hancock, as well as Anthony Henry. But ladies and gentlemen, don't forget also tonight in your huge main event, we are going to find out who goes to Fright Night to face the tag team champions. It's going to be the team of Brody Ray Chase and the Untouchable Jeremy Vane. They are going to be going against 2/3 of Unforgivable Blackness and Nemesis and Shadow Jackson. That's going to be your main event on Anarchy Wrestling this week.
Knee to the midsection by Anthony Henry.
Oh, gosh.
Snap suplex. Kick out at 2. Kameron Kade tried to reach over, but was way too far away from Foster to make the tag.
But Brett, can you feel it? Can you start feeling that electricity in the air a little bit as we loom closer and closer to Fright Night on the 26th of this month?
Oh, of course.
You can just start feeling that energy because you know something is going to happen, and you know something is already in the making of happening.
all of the Anarchy superstars know, we are 2 weeks away.
Exactly.
Next week is the final stop on the road to Fright Night. So if you're not on this card, you're missing out on a huge payday, a huge opportunity in front of one of the biggest Anarchy crowds of the year.
Ooh. Remember last year at Fright Night, the barbed wire tag team match? What about that? You had to announce that thing.
And you know, if you haven't seen that, fans, you can see that a little bit of that in our opening each and every week on this program. The conclusion of that match.
The highlights are just awesome. Kade desperately needs to make the tag to Foster. He is in a bad way, and they have done a very well job of isolating him from his tag team partner.
Well, and you saw the move by Anthony Henry to draw the ire of Foster and bring him into the ring.
Exactly.
That obviously turns the attention of the referee and gives Henry some time to do a little bit of bending of the rules.
Exactly. Because we all know that's how Anthony Henry operates.
Well, BJ Hancock just shined up part of his boot.
Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
And they drive into the midsection of Kameron Kade.
Rachael's got to just be loving this cohesiveness from her two new men. Kade's trying to fight back, but it's just not working. He just can't seem to get the upper hand on Hancock. Hancock's just got a new fire in him in the past couple of weeks. I don't understand his mentality or his attitude, but it seems that ever since they failed to just get into the major tag team title picture, he just got blindsided by this rage and this anger and took it out on Joey Reimer. And we ain't seen him, but you're going to see him tonight.
Well, Reimer and Hancock lost the tag team titles back at Hostile Environment. Remember the tag team match
That's exactly
against
right.
the Elite,
that.
and it was a total annihilation.
Oof.
And Hancock put the blame on Joey Reimer, took him out of action. Remember, 2 months ago, that one-on-one encounter, a superplex from the top rope, wouldn't pin him. The diving knee still wouldn't pin him. And then finally that tombstone pile driver, the sit-out pile driver, and that was the end. We haven't seen Reimer since. He had to be helped to the back by the straight cat Brody Chase and Michael Judas.
Had to have sustained some injuries, and you have to believe that that's the reason why he hasn't been here, because that was just a brutal on-taking of offense from Hancock to Reimer. I was scared for his well-being.
Well, we have no idea what this announcement is he's going to make tonight. He just said that he was going to be back here this week. He had an announcement to make. I don't know what to expect.
I have no idea either, but you're going to find out that and more, ladies and gentlemen. Also, we expect an appearance from the television champion Hit for Hire, Bobby Moore.
Enziguri by Kameron Kade.
He's trying to fight back. Rachel's looking a little nervous.
Hancock and Henry may have taken this team of Kameron Kade and Jeremy Foster a little too lightly.
Oh,
but Anthony Henry's going to
out. Oh my gosh.
What a way to block the tag, the double stomp from the top rope.
What in the world? Texas Cloverleaf, it looks like.
Was there a tag made? I don't know.
Whatever it is. Oh my gosh.
We've got a Cloverleaf. He's tapping out. He's tapping. Well, DJ's going up top. I think the referee's telling him, you're the legal man. Drives the knee to the back of the head.
What happened? I'm confused, Brett. That's a win.
Your winners of the match, the team of BJ Hancock and Anthony Henry.